Fran,
Yes,
do you have a pet?
I do. I have a sweet kitty.
And is there anything you wouldn't do for your kitty?
Not a thing. In fact, I think I may need to make a quilt for him.
Great idea. It's National Pet Day. Keep watching. Hi, it's Donna Robertson.
And Fran Morgan with Fabric Café.
And do we have a great show for you today? We love our pets.
love them.
Yes. And do you know, I love cats, and there are some people on this earth that don't. What? I know, I never told you this as a child, but did you know that some people have unusual pets?
Well, yeah, and I think that's okay. I know that you can love all different kinds of creatures.
That's true. So we're going to look at some all creatures great and small, and we will tell stories about people who have pets. So it's National Love Your Pet Day, and we invite you to see our great quilts.
Awesome. What's up first?
All right. First of all, we have a kitty quilt, of course, for me. And I love this because I really kind of like jazz. And that's kind of like, you know, some jazz I really like when I'm just wanting to relax. And so we have some jazz kitties here. And this is absolutely adorable. It has the kitties and the musical notes here. And it's all done in these cool red and black fabrics. So let's take a look. Isn't that cute?
It is so much fun. I wonder if I got Ollie a guitar, if he would learn how to play.
He might do better on drums.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is just so cute. So we have these cool cats, and they're going to be your focus fabric and go in the #1 spot. Then you have your 2 and your 3 fabric. You compare these two and take your lightest of those two, and that is used in this section. And your darkest are the musical notes. They're going to go right here.
That was so fun.
So isn't that fun?
It
I
is so
really
much
do
fun.
like this one a lot. And this one's called Jam Session, and it is 8021-729. Park Place is your pattern, and it's from the book Fast and Fun. So can you top that?
Let's give it a shot.
All
Let's see
right.
what kind of fun creatures are next. But our quilt here for your pet is called Porch Rails. And this is a super easy and fun one to do too. So it wouldn't take too long to love your pet with this one. And it's just a simple block made with 3 strips and then a square put together. And we've got some great fabric. Let's show you that.
I'm going to make an exception with this, though. I doubt if you would give this pet a quilt, but you might give this pet's owner a quilt.
Well, that's a good point. So now my husband and I, we used to very often sit on the patio and watch the hummingbirds, and it can get pretty cool. So this would be a great quilt for that.
Yes.
So I love this fabric.
I do too.
And so we have our #1 with these hummingbirds and the berries, and so fun.
Well, you know, your Aunt Ruth must have a half a dozen hummingbird feeders out there because they get a little territorial. So she's put plenty of them in her backyard, and she is definitely a hummingbird lover.
They are very interesting to watch. They really are. So, and great focus here. And then our #2 is this great bright green, which picks up the leaves here, which is really fun.
And it looks like the little stamen and flowers.
It kind of does, absolutely. Now let me just mention too that the hummingbird will go here in this larger block, so you'll be able to see them really well. And then the #2 fabric will go here and on the border. And then our #3, which is this great purple that coordinates with this
that's
so
gorgeous.
well. That is going to go on the other 2 strips and in the border as well. So much fun. I think I could love a hummingbird.
We would love to know if you watch the hummingbirds.
Yeah. So this quilt kit is 8022045. It's called Nectar Collector. And the pattern is Porch Rails from Pretty Darn Quick, or it is available also as an individual pack.
All right. So here's another quilt that just really shows off the pets right here in this center block. These are kitties and puppies, and we're out of this fabric, but we have something else that I want to share with you today. This particular pattern is called Town Square. Super fast and easy to make, and we have pieces and parts.
Yay!
Yay! Now, I have to tell you what I woke up to this morning.
What did you wake up to?
Well, Robert is out of town, and so I got to do his morning chore of feeding our chickens. We
Oh.
have some backyard chickens.
Okay.
And I went out, and we've had a hen nesting for some time now. I guess 3 weeks, because we had a little baby chicken in the
Aw,
nest.
that's so sweet.
We're going to do some chickens today.
Oh, fun.
All right. So we've had chickens, gosh, I don't know, maybe 5-10 years. I don't even know how long it's
For a
been, but we've
while.
had them for a while. There's nothing like those fresh eggs. So we want to show you how this is going to go. The first step is going to be to cut a square like this, and that's going to go right in the center. So that is our focus fabric. Then you make the strip piecing. You just sew 2 pieces together, and this particular piece is going to be sewn on the top and the bottom of the quilt. You cut units like this. Let's see, let me turn that around. So just like this. You cut units off of this side.
Easy, easy.
Yeah, super easy. And then you put this here, and you put this one, so you just take it and turn it, and you're going to sew this together, and then it'll be like that. So we still have our seam allowances on there. And once you get that done, you get to make another strip piece, and this is like a ginormous strip piece. I mean, it's really, really big. But what you'll do then is you'll cut the units off of the side of this one. Those great big units, isn't that cool? And then this is going to go like this. And you take that piece and turn it, and it goes like that. Let's crop that out so we can show it.
Great.
Isn't that cool? It just would go so well in our country house.
And that fabric is cool. This number 2 and 3, it kind of reminds me of a bandana, which kind of
Yes.
fits with like a farm theme, which I really like.
And it comes in real handy to have a bandana in the summer when you're cleaning out the chicken coop.
Absolutely.
But that is the way that one looks. So let's look at the fabric now. And we have our chickens.
Aw.
And you know, your cousin Rebecca also has. Becca has chickens, and she usually watches this, and I know that she would love this quilt. And that's our focus fabric. Our number 2 and 3, you compare those two and put your light in the light section, the dark in the dark section.
So cute.
So this one is called Chicken Scratch, and it's 8021676. Town Square is your pattern. It's available as an individual. It's also available in the book, Easy Peasy 3-Yard Quilts.
So next, we have a fun, easy quilt to put together called 9+1. And it's just simply a fun, quick 9 patch here, and then just a solid block here. So let's see what we've got for our pets on that one.
This would be the cutest little puppy quilt.
Oh, it would. And you know, I don't know what your pets do, but I have a special blanket that Ollie does sleep in every day. And if I forget to put it on the bed and put it all like in a donut shape for him, he gets a little upset at me. So this would be a great one to do that.
Well, what's really funny for me is that my cat Stella, all I have to do is to pull out a quilt and put it on my lap, and she is right there. It's almost like she can hear me unfold it and lay it across my lap.
They're so funny. They love quilts.
They do,
They
yes.
really do. And this one is just darling. So all of these little paw prints here, these could be puppies or kitties, I think, really. And it would
I
go.
really never have examined the paws to see if they're the same. Tell us if kitty paws and puppy paws are the same.
Yeah, I don't
in
know
the
answer.
comments.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I would like to know.
Okay.
So this is great. So this will go in your main block here as your focus fabric. And then we've put this fun green polka dot with it, which will go here where the white is. And then this fun purple will go where the pink is.
Which would be perfect if it's a kitty quilt, because they have to play with anything that rolls.
That's true. Looks like balls of yarn, doesn't
Yeah.
it? That's great. So maybe they are kitty paw prints. Well, I'm a little partial, but that's okay.
Right. Okay. Well, let us know if we're anywhere close to what they look like whenever they're kitty paws.
I don't know. So the name of this kit is Puppy Prints, and the number is 8022046, and the pattern is 9+1. It is available in the book Quilts for Kids or as an individual pattern.
Now this one's called Big Picture, and this would be a great kids quilt if you have a little one that lives out on the farm. Now when I was a little girl, I lived out in the middle of nowhere, and one of the strangest things is one of the neighbor kids had raised the cow from a calf, and it was their pet, and now she was this big, huge cow, and she would get so excited when we got off of the school bus, and that cow would come running toward us. She was excited to see her owner, and I was terrified because she was so big. But people have cows for pets too.
Absolutely.
And I still remember, her name was Lucille.
Lucille the cow.
Lucille the cow. And oh my gosh, but this is so cute. Isn't that precious? And this would be a great baby quilt, but you could also use it in a farm kitchen as a tablecloth.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah. And I know Hannah's mom uses quilts for tablecloths that they're at her mom's house. And I thought that was really neat when I went over there. She said she loves them because she can throw them in the washer and the dryer and keep on going. Okay, so this is our focus fabric, and this particular quilt is designed so you can use a big print like this as if it were a panel, but it's not a panel, it's just a yard of cool fabric. So you'll cut a big square, and then you will create the borders for this. We've got one solid border, and then we've got a checker border. And you'll have your fabric 1 in the middle, fabric 2 will be this light, and the fabric 3 is here. So next time you see a really cute baby quilt and you need one in a hurry, this is the one.
This is so cute. I just love all these animals.
It's called Happy Farm, and it's 8021650 Happy Farm, and it is Big Picture, and it's in the book Quilts for Kids, which is a download-only book. So if you want to buy any three kits and get a book free and you pick that one, then we'll give you a code so you can download it.
So our next quilt is Topsy Turvey, and this one is a really fun quilt because it's got this kind of offset block here, and all you do is make the same block over and over again, and then you just turn it to create this fun design. Let's look at the fun fabric that we have for that.
Now this is fun.
This is fun. Now, I know that a lot of people love bees. And I don't know that I would say that they were the traditional pet necessarily, but definitely they are beloved.
They take really good care of them, and they take special care
Yes.
on how they can treat their bees.
Yes. So what a great tribute to be able to do a quilt in their honor.
So absolutely.
This is really fun fabric too, and I love the way it's got the little flying patterns on it.
Yeah,
That's
cute.
great. So the bees are our number 1, and they will go where the lamb is here. And then our number 2 fabric is this fun white with the black polka dot.
Love
which will
it.
go where the gray is. And then the gray polka dot. And this is perfect because it matches the wings and the bees.
Oh, yeah, and the little polka dot flight pattern.
It's so great.
Awesome.
And then this will go in the border here
I
as well.
love it.
So much fun.
And I do like honey.
I do like honey, yes. So the name of this is Buzzing Around, 8022047. And our pattern is Topsy Turvey, and that is also available in the Quilts for Kids book.
Awesome. Now we do have a few last chance. These are ones that we have online, and it's been just a little while since we put them out, and they're selling fast. So we want you to know that these are last chance quilts. There's not very many more of these left, so you'll want to take advantage of it. Back to the bird watcher. When we first moved out in the country, Jane was our neighbor at the time, and she came over and introduced herself, and she said, you know, I know y'all just built your house here, but I've been coming over here and doing bird watching because it was kind of like a sanctuary for the birds. It hadn't had a lot of human beings around. And so we said, absolutely, come over anytime. So she came over and watched the birds for a long time. So this would be perfect. Then you've got your number 2 fabric is this great grunge, and it matches just perfectly that background. And then the number 3 fabric to pick up the reds in the birds is that number 3. And this particular one is a last chance. I'm going to give you that.
Yep.
It is 8022003 Cardinal Song. Friendship Star is the pattern, and that is either an individual or it's in the book, Quick and Easy 3-yard quilts. There's only 7 left. But remember, you can make a twin with 2.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, 2 kits make a twin.
That is perfect. Now, our next last chance kit, look at these darling dogs. Now, these look like, are they retrievers?
I think so, like a golden, they're puppies.
Yeah, they're so
Are they
cute.
Labradors?
Or they're Labradors. I guess I need to bone up on my dogs. So sweet, but you almost want to reach in and pet them. So the focus fabric is this darling, darling dog fabric on the top. And of course, the perfect matcher, the number 2, it almost looks like the dog fur in a way.
Oh, yeah, it does.
That beautiful gold, and then the nice charcoal gray with that. Just
Very
picks up the
nice.
charcoal in that. And don't forget, this is a last chance. How many of these do we have left?
Only 1.
One. Hustle to get this one. That number is 8022048, and it's called Pup Pals. And the pattern that we are recommending is bold blocks.
That is really sweet. And the reason we only have 1 left is because it is so sweet. Now what we have here are our Woodland party. And again, I keep talking about living out in the country, but we get to watch the deer early in the morning that come. And even though these are not the creatures that, sit up in our lap, they're still the cute little critters around there. I've seen the cats sit up in the window and look down at the raccoons while they're playing around the house. And we do hear the owls periodically. Don't see them too often. And of course the bunny. We have a bunny that lives down by our garden, and he loves to take just one bite out of every strawberry.
Of course. Just to test them.
Well, he's just testing to see if he can find the sweetest one. He may find the sweetest and eat the whole thing, and I don't even know. But if your focus fabric is here, and it has the cute little animals, then we've got a nice tan brush stroke. It almost looks like the undergrass that those bunnies are hopping through. And then to top it all off, we've got this great green that picks up all of the greens that are in the fabric. So there's only 1 of these also. So it was a very popular one. So the number is 8022049. Woodland Party. So Quick is the pattern, and that's in the Quilts Favorites book.
Okay.
So there's only 1 left of this. Now, this Sunday is National Love Your Pet Day, so you'll want to be sure to tell them Happy National Pet Day when you wake up.
Give them
Or
a
just
big
go, Mama loves you.
And share with us what your pet is. We would love to find out that.
That's right. And if you have an unusual pet, we want to know about that too. So we have our wonderful books. Our books have 8 different patterns in each book, and every pattern is written for 3 sizes. You can make a lap quilt with 1 kit, you can make a twin with 2 kits, and you can make a king queen with 4 quilts. Boy,
Or
that's-
kits.
there you go. 4 kits make a king.
Yes.
How's that? Okay, so
Perfect.
great bundle price, 1 low price, and free shipping. So be sure to
Check that out, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so that you're notified whenever a new video comes out.
and we have new ones every week. So it's Donna Robertson.
And Fran Morgan, thank you.
Thanks for joining us.